Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. You already know. Scary action, man. Let's get content. So new. 5 eerie sounds heard before death. You guys want to know the most scary sound before death? Me farting. Just scary content is more scary. These features still up on. You subscribe, click the notification bell icon. I'll show my Twitch, stream music, sub. Let's have straight in this video.
It's rather creepy knowing that these sounds were the final things people heard before they died. Welcome to 5 eerie sounds heard moments before death. Number 5. Aztec Death Whistle. The Aztecs were an ethnic group and much of a tribe that dominated Mexico and large parts of South America. They were a brutal people and known for human sacrifice. It's reported that during the time of the construction of a pyramid in 1487, they had sacrificed over 80,000.
Bob the Builder make this? Bob the Builder. Wow, bro. These pyramids, like, I remember there's conspiracies on how they were, like, built by aliens. Oh, the bloody clouds. Ooh.
Prisoners over the course of 4 days. The Aztecs had something known as a death whistle. It was a whistle carved from a human skull. It was used during ceremonies and sacrifices to honor the gods of the wind. They also used it when sprinting into battle in order to
Something so cool about skulls. There's a reason I have, like, so many.
Intimidate rival tribes. The eerie thing about the noise is that it sounds just like a human screaming. Have a listen for yourself and just imagine tribesmen charging at you while all making the sound.
I can feel the fucking pain in this. I can just hear the pain and, like, the vibration of that scream. Look at all these skulls. Death everywhere.
Number 4. Nazi concentration camp music.
Oh no, I'm a Jew.
We all know what an horrific event the Holocaust was. There's much torture and death within the concentration camps. In total, 11 million people were killed. This included 1.1 million children and 6 million Jewish people. However, some may not know that within the concentration camps, the Nazis would play music on a constant loop. The music was mainly Nazi propaganda music. They also played military march music and some of Richard Wagner's music. The music would deprive the prisoners of sleep. It would also be the final thing that they would hear as they would be taken to the gas chambers. The music was also played in order to drown out the sounds of executions. Here is an example of the propaganda music that was played in the camps.
In dem Bewusstsein, dass die ewige Flucht der Erscheinungen nunmehr endgültig abgelöst wurde von einem ruhenden Pol, der sich als Träger seines
I had that Hitler stash in one of my videos and I instantly shaved.
besten Blutes fühlen und dieses Wissen zur Führung der Nation erhoben
Crazy this man could have been killed on the battlefield, but wasn't.
und entschlossen ist, diese Führung zu behalten, wahrzunehmen und nicht mehr abzugeben.
Number 3. Tiger Death Stalk Growl. When a tiger is on the hunt and is about to attack, it will not roar. In fact, a tiger only roars in order to communicate with far-off tigers. Instead, the tiger makes chilling growls and hisses. Tigers have the strongest bites among big cats.
Mike Tyson tried to fight a tiger, right? Was it a cheetah? I don't remember.
Bite the throat until the prey dies of strangulation. The death stalk growl is rather unsettling. It sounds like a noise you would expect to hear from the predator. Could you just imagine hearing this noise while walking through the jungle? Then a tiger lunges for your neck.
Yeah, sounds bad.
Number 2. Air Raid Siren. During World War I and II, the Germans carried out many air raids on England. The first air raid siren was used in London in September of 1939. Air raid sirens, also known as civil defense sirens, are used to provide an emergency warning to the population of approaching danger. From 1940 till 1941, the Blitz occurred. This was a period of strategic bombing of the United Kingdom by Nazi Germany. Throughout this time, the air raid siren was not uncommon. as London was bombed for 57 consecutive nights. Many civilians ran for protection and went to seek underground or ether in bunkers. However, unfortunately, some didn't make it in time and fell to the fate of the Germans. In total, more than 40,000 civilians died. The air raid siren might have been the final sound they ever heard.
What the fuck? I can't hear anything. Am I deaf all of a sudden? Something so serious. I can feel the radiation just tickling my skin right now. I don't hear anything. The fuck?
Toy box tape.
Okay.
This isn't necessarily a sound, it's more of a recording, but it's still pretty creepy. David Parker Ray was a suspected American serial killer and known torturer of women. Although no bodies were found, he was accused by his accomplice of murdering several people. Police also suspected him to be the murderer of as many as 60 people from Arizona and New Mexico. He had a soundproof truck trailer, and within it were several items used for torture. He called it his toy box. Ray pled guilty to kidnapping and torture and received a lengthy sentence. However, he was not convicted of murder. Once his victims would awake in his chamber, he would play them a recorded tape of himself. He would explain why the victims were there and why the horrific acts were going to be performed on them. It's believed after he played them the tape, he would kill them.
Hello there, bitch. Are you comfortable right now? I doubt it. Wrists and ankles chained, gagged, probably blindfolded. You're disoriented and scared, too.
This motherfucker probably tears apart limbs, bro. Ugh.
I would imagine. Perfectly normal under the circumstances. For a little while, at least, you need to get your shit together and listen to this tape. It is very relevant to your situation. I'm going to tell you, in detail, why you have been kidnapped and what's going to happen to you and how long you'll be here. Now, you are obviously here against your will, totally helpless, don't know where you're at, don't know what's gonna happen to you. You're very scared or very pissed off. I'm sure that you've already tried to get your wrists and ankles loose and know that you can't. Now, you're going to wait and see what's gonna happen next. You probably think you're gonna be raped and you're f***ing sure right about that. Our primary interest is in what's between your legs. You'll be raped thoroughly and repeatedly, in every hole you've got.
Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, so this was the video. Enjoy it. Which one's the eerie sounds heard moments before death? Was it interesting to you?